Big 2 News.
And I just don't understand why that is such a upsetting or considered a dangerous message by some people.
Developing tonight at 6, the Midland County Library System is explaining a decision it made over pride displays.
ABC Big 2's Rob Tuch joins us live from the downtown branch. Rob, the library is clearing the air right now.
Katie and Carson, there has been some recent attention on pride displays that were in both of the county's public library branches. One was at the Centennial location, the other was at the downtown location right behind me. Well, now the library system is explaining an action they took that came after some complaints. These displays set up for Pride Month are just part of a decision some are calling upsetting.
For Pride Month, we did not remove the displays in their entirety. We did relocate some of the materials.
Megan Buck of the Midland County Public Library System is explaining that decision.
Some of the displays were set up in the children's area, and the materials displayed were targeted toward adults. And so we moved the display where more adults would actually see those materials.
Buck says the library moved part of a Pride Month display after a decision made by Director Debbie Garza. That decision came after people complained. This was back in June of 2020. There was one thing that was removed from the library material.
Some stickers that were put on books, and that is really just policy. We don't allow staff to put stickers on books unless it's a cataloging sticker.
What kind of stickers were they?
Rainbow stickers.
After that point, Buck says the library changed its policy to ask staff members who want to put up displays to communicate the content to leadership. But as a community hub that Buck says strives itself to be inclusive and promote diversity in their collection development, complaints happen often and for displays unrelated to Pride Month.
We're going to offend some people because we are for everyone. We're for the entire community, and we absolutely value equality, equity, diversity, and inclusion.
Buck says a lot of the feedback about the Pride displays were also positive. Clint Wilson is the co-founder of Pride Center West Texas.
I think that there is as much of an important time and place and opportunity to talk to youth about LGBTQ and plus youth resources as there is to talk about resources for people of color, for immigration, for women's rights.
He says the visibility of such pride displays, especially to youth, is important because it can help the self-esteem of LGBTQN plus youth who are likely in a vulnerable and difficult time.
Because unfortunately, the act of removing a display, or even just moving or just in any way censoring how it is viewed, is seen as an act of aggression.
Now, Pride Center West Texas is calling for productive dialogue with the library administrators over the decision, especially as we approach Pride Month again. Now, we will be posting information and resources for both the Midland County Public Libraries and Pride Center West Texas on yourbasin.com. Live in Midland, I'm Rob Tuch, ABC Big 2 News.